job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear.
A bunch of different things. I would say my two kids motivate me to get out of the morning when I can see them in the morning. That's probably my biggest motivation. Depends on the day. So sometimes scuba diving, sometimes coming to school, playing soccer, different things motivate me.
When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month.
For the future is that your choices now make a difference, and find something you enjoy doing for whatever you choose to do in life. Always make sure you enjoy it. Well, in my early life, I'm a TCK, so I'm a third culture kid. Grew up in Thailand, Malaysia, here in the Philippines. I knew when I was in high school I wanted to be a teacher, but then when I got to college, I just picked a major that I was interested in, which was international relations. But I went into business for 2 years, didn't enjoy it at all, and thought, like, what could I do to make a difference on a daily basis with my life and other people's lives? And I thought, going back to what I wanted to do in high school, which was become a teacher, so I went to get a credential. I picked international relations because it's interesting. I love history, I love geography, I love politics. Early life, I became a Christian in my early childhood. That's probably the biggest decision I made in my life to make a difference. My morals and decision making to follow Christ. Favorite quote? I don't really have a favorite quote. Let's say that. There's not like a quote that I can. There's not like one or two quotes where I say, "Oh, this is what directed me in my life." So I have a favorite verse.
Oh, right. Okay.
Romans 12, 1 and 2. Therefore, brothers and sisters in Christ, offer your bodies as living sacrifice. No, sorry. Can I start over? I have a favorite. My favorite verse, maybe not a favorite quote, but therefore, in view of God's mercy, offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God, for this is your spiritual act of worship.
I'll be there for you.
Because if I like the part where it says that God is merciful, so in view of God's mercy towards us. And I like the part where it says offers our bodies as living sacrifices. And this means that whatever we do in life, it can be an act of worship to God. So for me, playing soccer or skateboarding or teaching or scuba diving, whatever I do, try to make it as worship to God. And so that's a freeing experience because you don't have to just sing songs or pray or go to church to worship God. One of my most memorable experiences was my junior year in high school and my senior year in high school. In the summers between those years, and I guess, in 2 of those summers, we did a soccer missions trip where we just traveled around central Thailand and played soccer. We'd play 1 or 2 games a day for 2 weeks straight. It was really memorable because I love soccer and learned that it can be an avenue to make lasting impressions and friendships. And it's when I realized that I wanted soccer to always be fun. Advice for students in TOK is that truth is not relative or subjective, and that doesn't make you closed-minded. TOK is a search for truth, and so I would just tell students advice going into this class is that you will get what you put into it, and if you don't want to actually think deeply about things and challenge yourself, then it's going to be a class for you. But if you really put your mind to it and really think deeply about what is true and the implications of that, then it's a great course.